Hello everyone. Thank you for joining me today for this yoga foundational video for plank pose. Today I wanted to go over the fine-tuning alignment for this pose. There's a lot of different modifications we can do to make this pose accessible for us in any stage of our practice. So plank pose is a very, very strong pose that really strengthens literally every part of our body. It also stretches our ankles, our calves, but provides, like I said, strength in the legs, the back body, the core, and the shoulders and arms. And indirectly, because this is a very challenging pose for some, it indirectly can help us with our confidence and our balance and our stability. So let's get right into it. For plank pose, we're going to start in a downward facing dog. So downward facing dog video, you can check that out, but we'll start with our down dog. Now from down dog, what we'll do is hinge forward, look forward, hinge forward, and bring our shoulders right over our wrists. Now, our hands in this position are going to be very, very rooted and anchored into the mat. All the finger pads will be pressing into the mat, and we're going to go ahead and dome that palm just a tiny bit if you can. So from here, pushing up, bringing that energy up through the arms, bringing that chest upward in a little bit of a concave way, and then hugging the abdomen in, lifting those knees up off the mat. We've got our legs engaged. Our heels are yearning towards the back of the mat. Now, the alignment in plank pose is not lifting up your hips too high or sinking them too low. Plank pose is looking for a very long line, a long straight line through the crown of your head, your neck, and your spine down to your tailbone. And this is plank pose. Now, a modification for you, if this seems a little difficult, is to lower the knees and do a half plank. Again, always grounding down through the fingers, pressing up through those arms, lifting up through the chest, engaging those abs. And here we are in our half plank. Now, another modification for this pose would be to keep the legs lifted, but come down to the elbows. Now, in this modified plank, the elbows are right under the shoulders. The fingers are pointing forward. Again, you're hugging that belly in, not letting the pelvis drop or come up too high. We're working on that long line of energy. And that is your forearm plank. Now, another modification is side plank. For side plank, we're going to roll onto the knife edge of your feet. In my case, I'm rolling to the right. And I'm going to pull one arm up to the ceiling, stacking those arms, shoulders on top of each other. Now, here is your plank. You can stay one foot in front of the other, or you can stack those feet, pulling those hips up toward the ceiling. Or for additional balance, you can kind of use that front foot, the top foot, as a kickstand. Still working to stack those shoulders, bring those hips up to the ceiling, and in keeping the core engaged, the tail in, leaning those shoulders back as if you're leaning into a wall. And there you have it, side plank. Full plank, half plank. Hopefully that helps with your plank pose. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks again for joining me. See you next time.